So, everyone, welcome to the Very Messy Podcast. So, my first guest is the very beautiful Astonish the Clown. Can you tell everyone a little bit about yourselves, my darling?
Hello everyone, my name is Astonish, I'm 20 years old, I'm from Wigan, but I now currently reside in Manchester.
Oh, I love that for yourself.
I
So, let's start. We're in high school, in year 7. How fruity are we? Do we know we're fruity yet? Tell me all about it.
That is so funny, so I actually didn't know I was fruity.
Right?
No, I actually didn't, because I probably realised I was fruity, at 15. I had a girlfriend.
She was a late bloomer.
I had a girlfriend.
See, I had a girlfriend.
She was lovely.
Did she have a neck? What was she like? Tell me more about it. Was it like a proper first beard? Or was it...
A proper first beard, and her mum is a fag hag.
Oh, fuck.
And she was the one who was like, you're a faggot and we're best friends. No, she was like, do you want to come round for a cheeky Pinot Grigio?
What was the name? Shout her out.
I can't say. And then, so what happened was, I knew I was a bit of a fruitcake. Like, obviously everyone knew I was a fruitcake.
Yeah.
My dad used to say to me, he used to go to me, right, I've got 5 brothers, he used to say, when you all grow up and get older, some of you have got wives, some of you have got husbands, fucking target, and I'm like that. Don't know what you're on about, Babs.
No, so my mum was very much the same. So, I came out at 7 years old. Like, I was womb. I've always been very, 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 very quick, gay. So it was never really a shock for me. Like, when I went to come out to my mum, I was like, I need to tell you something. She was like, you fucking smashed the window. I've done something really horrible. And I was like, I'm gay. And she was like, oh, tell me something, I don't bleed, you know. Smacked me across the head and was like, get on with it.
I lied to myself. I went for a stage in so I did high school, realised about 15, 16, do you know what, right, I've got a good friend called Jack, she's icon, she'd known us since I was 5, and she turned around to me in high school, we're like, we're in year 9, 10, and she goes, well, you are gay, and I was like, no, I'm not, and she goes, now, she was faggoting before I was, she was like fully socks in school.
Right, no, she wasn't she? You told me about this.
She's gonna hate me for saying this. She used to wear makeup sometimes, and when she wouldn't, she'd put like a lip balm on, and the teachers would go, take your makeup off, and she'd say, lip balm. And then one time, they went, what, have you ever tried BB cream? Imagine saying that to someone who's obsessed with fake tan at year 9.
Oh, no, stop it. BB cream.
Exactly.
High school is full beat or no makeup, you know what I mean?
I turned up a full beat one time.
So there was one girl in my school, so I'll shout her out because she's an absolute fucking icon. So we'll call her Al. So Elle, every single day, we're talking top bottom lashes, we're talking thick eyeliner, we're talking pin-up. She was an absolute icon, still probably one of the best artists I've ever met. But she was just always in full bait, and I was just like, I want to be you, I want to be you, I want to be you, I want to be you. And she was very much like, out of all of my friends, like growing up, she was the one that was like, you're a tranny, you're a woman, like, why are you even doing this? And this was before he was even like presenting feminine in the slightest. This was when I was like 14, she was like, you're a woman, sort of fucking head out.
She already knows.
Yeah, so shout out to her, love you, diva.
Thank you.
Yeah.
1 second, we're going to cut this.
Right.
You need to stop tapping the table because I can hear it.
Right, sorry.
You get very aggressive in taps. So I started watching Drag Race in high school secretly, privately with Netflix. I deleted every time I watched it as well. Oh. Secret cross-dresser. And I told everyone I was bi.
Right.
I was having a moment.
No, I kind of live for this.
I am a faggot.
So you was a bit spicy bisexual for a second?
Yeah, I was a spicy bisexual. And then, obviously, realised you're a faggot. And then went to college. I was like, I want to start doing drag now. And everyone was like, you need to come out. So I was like, oh, I'm going to have to, want to. And I was sat watching Captain America with my dad. Right. And he looked, and I knew, my dad, open book, I can tell when he's going to ask me something. And he looked at me and goes, can I ask you a question? And I thought, oh, I know what he's going to ask me. He went, so how old have I been, like 16?
Yeah, about 16.
He went, do you like boys? And I turned around and went, I like men.
Stop, yeah. No. So that's a woman though, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like, what are you into? Do you like girls or boys?
Men.
Men. Oh, no, that's just...
And then he was like, can I slap one? I was like, yeah, I'm not arsed now. And then a week after, I was like, I think I'm going to start like just wearing a little bit of makeup. And then like, the week after that, the first drag was born.
Well, so massive fucking shout out to this though. So, do you want to tell them your first drag name? Because it is so, like, you're all gonna be shocked. Have we got your phone with you that we can show pictures with this?
We can post it on...
We'll show pictures later, don't worry. But tell them your name. Tell them your name.
So, when I was like first coming up with a drag name, I thought I was going to be like a woman. And so I was like, oh. So there was a girl I went to high school with who had the first name and I thought it was really cool, so I had that. And the last one, my favourite colour is green. So I was like there was a few crunchy ones in between there. So my first drag name was Autumn Evergreen. And I used to wear long black wigs and like pussy woman makeup. And that was me in the bedroom. And then I went to college like that. And a girl, I'll name her right now, her name was Naomi.
Right.
And she turned around to the teacher and went, that's attention seeker behaviour. And I said, I know. She went, but she was the girl who would shave her hair off every week, cut it into a fucking bowl, and she'd call me attention seeker.
Yeah. But the thing is that one thing especially I've learned from people that are a bit cheeky with people that are a little bit too visually queer is you've just got to either A, kill them with kindness, or absolutely fucking annihilate them with words. And they never fuck with you again. They don't.
No.
Like, shout out to a girl. I'll actually say her name because she was a cunt. Chanel Ashquay. She was a bitch. And she didn't know she was. And she used to tell me I was going to hell every single day. And I turned around to her once and was like, you know what, Chanel? I get why you're so hateful, because I would if you haven't had eyebrows like her. No, there was like, you know, like monobrows? Like a monobrow.
Chanel! So you want to see me African grey?
Honestly, Karl Lagerfeld is fucking shaking in his grave thinking that lady minting about with a monobrow. But anyway, fuck you, Chanel, you're a cunt. So, we'll digress from that. I probably won't put that bit in because, never mind.
That is a bit crazy.
Yeah, but anyway, so, growing up queer, who around you really like nurtured it, encouraged that side of your personality, the softness that not everyone actually sees because obviously you're such this big character, very dark, very spooky, very conceptual, very creative.
6'2", big shoulders.
Yeah, 6'2", big shoulders, wigging back diva. Like how and who gave you your squishy mellow side in the middle?
Right, so the squishy mellow is probably, I'm going to say my granddad. He is dead, rest in peace, lovely man. But, so, he basically he was like a rugby player, known for doing rugby and all this stuff, and he's like, he was quite, I won't call it famous, but he was like in there with it.
He was diva.
Yeah, I found like 3 books since he's died where everyone's talking about him in books. And
That's so iconic though,
basically, he got paralysed.
Right.
I believe he was paralysed. He couldn't move,
yeah,
certain parts of himself, and he was in like a wheelchair and stuff. And he was in hospital for a long time. So he decided when he was in hospital to start dabbling in the arts. He was really good at painting like, do you know when people paint like hyperrealism?
Right.
So it like looks real. So he'd paint like people, like scenes, boats and stuff, and he got really into that. And then I feel like it helped because like when me and my cousins were growing up, he could play sports with all them. Yeah. And then me was like, got you some 2B pencils and a nice creative pad, and I'm like, oh, thank you.
No, I love this.
No, because you know how I knew, because when he used to take us out for like, you know, like day trips, we all go separately. They'd all be doing like, let's go watch rugby lads, and me was like, let's go to the zoo and draw animals, and I'd be like, yeah.
Oh no, that's just delicious though, isn't it?
It is.
So, going on from that question then, how do you think your life would have panned out without your granddad being there to show you the softer side, take away the masculinity of the rugby, the football, the 6'2", the Wiltshire house, like
the whole drama.
Joke.
So I think the whole thing was like I was into art in high school and stuff, but like I weren't allowed to like do the art.
Yeah.
Because like they'd be like, that's a bit too fruity.
Yeah, like do a stick man, that's it.
Yeah, they'd be like, paint this picture of this beautiful lady you're gonna fall in love with. No, I did do rugby in high school.
What did you play?
I was a prop diva.
Fuck off! I did not know this.
Everyone else was 5 foot and I'm 6 foot. I was a bit like a brick shit house, of course. He said, prop.
No, that's so weird.
I told me I got it before I went, yeah, to go to, not auditions, what you call them? Like, tryouts.
Tryouts.
And they went, as soon as it didn't even play yet, he went, prop. And I was like, I just know what this is. I didn't know what it was. No, they just said to stand there and twat people, and I said, so I did play for the rugby team.
See, I was kind of sporty. I was just fast. As a statistic, you've got to be quick. So I'll learn that very, very.
Did you have to be quick on your feet?
You've got to be fucking quick. You've got to be quick. I was a big girl as well. Well, not back then actually. When I decided I was going to be a bit sporty, I was about 7, and I did try and do rugby once. Shout out to Matthew Ryan and his dad, Ryland Sharks, Pussy Slay. But went to my tryout. Got in because my mum bought something for him. And then did one lesson, spent the whole time on the car park running around in the shoes because he sounded like heels. And then I wasn't invited back, surprisingly. Christopher did a few years though. Yeah, Chris did a few years. He was really into the rugby. But I was more... I have other skills for rugby players.
Rhinestoning. Rhinestoning.
Rhinestoning. Sorry, Dad.
No, yeah, and then like... Just like... Do you know what? So much shit actually happened. I'm actually going to get... Like, looking back, you make me think about things.
So, let's take everything back for a second. So, you're Astonish. You're 15. How do you think your life is going to pan out?
Yeah, I thought I was going to, like, marry a lady and, like...
Still full on thought you was going to marry... Yeah, right.
Yeah, and I thought I was going to be, like, a rugby player.
Like, look at you now. Like, it's mad, isn't it? When you think of things.
I'm just built like a rugby player and dressed like a clown.
Yeah, like... Do you not think that's kind of amazing, though? Like, going from, like, living in Wigan, being in a, like, massive family where it's all very sports-based, all very masculine, all very manly. You did that so classily, by the way.
Thank you.
How smooth. How smooth.
Just had to move the microphone closer to myself.
Yeah, but to, like, come from that... And then be like, you know what, I'm going to be a big fat portion of clussy.
The clussy is hot.
Mama, no, that's balls.
They knew though. They knew. They knew what was happening. They always did. They said, these are all going to be bricklayers, but that's doing something.
Yeah, that one's a bit special.
Yeah, they always knew.
I love that. So, going from there, we're in college. So, how was college as an experience for you?
So, when I was starting to go to college, I wanted to go somewhere like I knew no one.
Right.
Fresh start. Been bullied all high school, let's try something different. And actually there was only 3 people that I knew that were going there. And one was Jack. So and he was in the same class as me, that's why I went.
So what did you do in college?
Art and design.
So you studied art and design?
I did 3 years of art and design and 1 year of foundation at the same college.
It's your first drag gig you've ever done. Where are you? What are you doing? And how old are you?
I was 19.
Right.
I applied to work somewhere, didn't get the job.
Where did you apply?
I just said I'm not saying where it is.
Oh right, sorry, right, never mind.
I just don't want to talk about the venues.
Right, okay, that's fine.
I just don't think we have to.
Right.
So I applied to work somewhere, didn't get the job. They were like, do you want to do cover shifts? So I was like, yeah, go on, try cross-dressing, whatnot. So I did a cover shift because it was like, I want to say it was like June. It was June, May.
Yeah.
So, do you remember it was like really hot, it was heat waves?
I do remember that.
All the drag queens called in sick because it was a heat wave. They couldn't be arsed. So they rang me, didn't they? They went, do you mind doing a few shifts? I was like, let's do it. So I did them. They were like really calm, dressed like a clown.
What was it like though, like your first ever drag shifts in the sweltering? It was a heat wave, bear in mind. Like, I'll check, but I'm pretty sure the heat that week was like 30 degrees.
It was.
At like 4 in the morning.
Do you mean,
fucking roof
do you mean, Astonish, why were you so mentally like you put a gown on that day?
Fuck off.
Yeah, I had a full painted gown on and a full headpiece that made out of like stretch fabrics and foams and stuff. I was sweltering.
Was it one of your horns?
One I used to the horns.
Right.
So it was one of them, and I remember walking in dead nervous.
Yeah.
I got there really early because like I'm ready to work, and then so they've taken me to like the part of the venue where like everyone's like they're setting up to get ready. First interaction with a working drag queen wasn't the best. She was a bit of a cunt.
With
actually.
another queen?
Yeah, she was a cunt.
Who was it? You can we'll blurt that out, but who was it?
It's funny that we're friends now, so it's funny.
Right, who was
We're
it?
we're gonna bleep it out.
Yeah.
She was a bit of a crazy lady
Very
back
similar.
there.
If she thinks so, one thing about that person, we're bleeping you out, so you'll never find out who this is. But that person, until they realise, oh right, they're actually all right.
Yeah, she won't speak to you.
Yeah, she's a cunt.
So she walked. I remember
Sorry,
she
I
walked.
keep on shaking this tape.
It's alright. She walked over, and I went, "Oh, hi, are you alright?" And she just went, "Hmm." Walked to the DJ box, did a thing, and then was like, I was like, "Oh, she's lovely, isn't she?"
Right.
Bit of a cunt at first. The next person who I worked for, name them. They were lovely. It was Lofty. And
Fucking Lofty. Shout out to Lofty Heights, who is actually, as we
She's a
speak,
panto?
is filming in a panto, isn't she?
Yeah, she's
How
one of the main
cool's that?
people.
Yeah. And a massive shout out to Daddy Heights, her gorgeous boyfriend. Lovely
yeah,
as
he's
well.
lovely.
Make some of her costumes, he does. Fabulous. Get on him.
He's a lovely man.
Yeah, so after that, so who was the first queen you met from Eva?
Oxy.
Was it Ox?
So what happened was...
Shout out to our Ox, by the way.
It was the same day that I met everyone. So
Right.
everyone, I was doing a 4 till 10, so it was early shift, early doors.
On a Saturday?
On a Saturday.
Right.
They're all coming in towards, I think it was about 6 p.m.
Right, was it when I used to do the 3:10?
Yeah.
Right.
But I don't think you were there at 3.
Yeah, love you, Johnny. That's Mr. J, our boss. Love you.
So what happened was, Oxy walks past, she stops me, she looks me up and down and she says, "What's your Instagram?" And she went, "I'll ring you later."
She's so cool, Oxy.
She already knew. And
And that's your drag mum now.
it is.
Yeah, right,
She
actually,
knew that day.
we'll go more into that.
The
bit of it.
family, yeah.
Yeah. So, you met Oxy.
And then it was Xenia, so she
Right.
walks past the next time, and she went, do you look, yeah, oh.
Get your shush.
Get your shush.
Get your shush. Get your shush.
Fringe.
Wait, I've just remembered. I will be censoring these two fingers out because there's no acrylics on them. I didn't have time.
So she saw her, and then I met you last. You were pretty late that day, actually.
What?
You were really...
What time is it?
It's like 9 p.m.
Right, we'll blur that out. So I was really early.
No, you were... You're going to bleep this part. You were really...
9 p.m.
Can I say something?
What?
I think this might have been after the week that you went missing. When you were with them...
The breastplate.
The breastplate.
Right. Oh.
Because let me tell you something.
Right, so I'll
Actually, I want to say something right
Right,
now.
okay.
When I got a job working with Messi, the first 3 months, we're working together. She used to dabble in the dark arts of drinking. And at this point, no, let me tell you the story. So she went on holiday for a week, which meant she went to look after herself for a week of mental health. She comes back, and by mind, we've worked together for 3 months, Messi.
Right.
And she goes, "Hiya, my name's Messi, it's nice to meet you." I went, "We've worked together for 3 months." She went, "Yeah, but I've not been well."
I wasn't here, you was.
And I was like, "We've worked Pride together, we've done Halloween together," and you're like, "Yeah, but I've been mentally unwell."
I'm crazy, like,
You are.
I think, just a quick one on that, like, I think because I was drinking for a long time, like, I started drinking when I was 13, dipped the bottle down. It was a long time. So, like, I thought I was fine.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, I've only had a bottle of wine or like 2
I
bags that
did.
day. I'm feeling great. But in reality, like, I did have a stitch of makeup on my face. My wig was at my neck.
Exactly.
I was crying. And I was like, "Are you alright?" I've just farted, by the way. Sorry if you heard that.
No, it's alright. I can't smell it, I've got a face keen,
No, I can actually smell it now.
Oh, great. No, so what was actually really good though was because... Actually, I need sense of hate right now.
Right, send to me.
When you went on your looking after yourself holiday,
Is that the first one?
the first one,
Right.
do you know, Bimbo and Xenia were so mean to me because when they were like, someone's going to have to cover these shifts, these like really...
Yeah, bearing in mind, back then I was doing 7 days a week.
Yeah,
7 days a
these
week
shifts
on
were
promo.
fucking...
Promo.
They weren't nice.
They
They were
weren't
like,
nice.
crack a jaw until fucking 3... You know what I mean?
I got that fucking money though. I was getting
Yeah.
very well paid when I was doing those days.
And then everyone... They were looking at everyone, be like, "Who's going to do it?" And then I got volunteered as tribute. Yeah, I didn't even say it. They went, "Oh, what's that for it?" I said, "Yeah." And then, so I started coming in doing these shifts. Quickly realised the minging.
The vile.
The early one, the early ones, because people they don't want to drink.
Yeah.
They don't want to do anything, and they just want to hit grab you.
They do. They want to talk about one of their neighbours that's non-binary and how they're not sure about what's going on, but the team gay.
Yeah.
Or,
They're like, no, because there was one the other day, working the Friday, and there was this lesbian, and she was lovely until she went, yeah, like, we're having a really good chat, blah, 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 and then she goes, yeah, like, love everyone, love gays, but
it's always that
some of you have got them
thing.
pronouns.
Oh.
And I was like, alright, I don't really, like, sure. At that time of day,
Yeah.
I'm one of them, me, a straight woman could come and ask me any question, I won't get angry at her, I'll just answer the questions for her. Because sometimes, we have the conversation, there's a big difference between, like, malicious intent and general curiosity.
Yeah, 100%.
And we get that a lot, so we answer the questions, because there's some people, and I'm looking at you on Canal Street, they're like, no, because sometimes you can tell when someone's being a knobhead and someone actually wants to know something.
Can.
But like, some people are nervous to ask some drag queens because they've screamed at about like, do you know what I mean? About some things that like, because they'll ask me the question and I'll go, I'll just answer it for them. But sometimes it's like, they're just like, so my daughter has started saying, they're a boy, like, what should I do?
But it's never like they're a boy, they're like, they're a boy. They always do like that. They're always like,
so I found out that we don't have a boy.
yeah.
I said that they want to get a short back.
Yeah. Just wearing design. And it's just, like, why can't you just fucking speak your words?
No,
like,
I know. But it's one of them, like, I find sometimes, for me, there has to be a bridge.
Yeah.
You have to build there's some questions you have to answer.
Do you not think people get so dramatic about it though? Like Harriet Tubman's about to drag you under a fucking bridge somewhere and hide you away from everyone. Like it gets so
Yeah,
intense.
actually, like it's naughty as well.
Yeah, like it's naughty. Like
I found out my son's been watching gay porn.
exactly, he's not on Fab Swingers in your knickers. That's your husband. Like we're
Exactly.
beefing with the wrong issues, girls.
Exactly. No, so I do answer questions. For
Take
people.
knickers off,
Can I
Dave.
say something? I don't know how I got onto this topic.
I do love a
No, because we ring each other.
I know we're going
we
into
ring
the
each
gender
other
war
at
now.
like 3 in the morning, and this is what we'll speak about. And
Yeah,
then,
5
we'll
times
go.
a day.
Then we'll go. Oh shit! What were we talking about?
And then we'll be like, oh my god, hi. So we was talking about drag. So we've gone through your first gig.
Yeah.
So you get offered your residency Eva.
I did.
So tell me all about that.
So I pestered him for about 3 weeks.
Well,
I wanted a job.
can I just add this?
Yeah.
So me,
Everyone else pestered him as well.
Astonish. No, you're Astonish.
I'm
So
Astonish.
me,
Oxy.
Oxymoron, and Zenny West, my drag mum, were all obsessed with you. We were like, we want this fucking clown, and they were like, right, okay.
Yeah, you might
And
have
they got
been
you
like,
on.
okay, we'll give her a shift. And then I remember I did my Saturday. It was a Saturday because Reading 3 were there later that night. So,
Shout out to the icons that are reading 3D.
So what happened was
She sucked those we could swallow, my love.
Exactly.
She really did. Honestly, I should
I've
remember these
never
now.
seen her in a pair of flats ever.
I've not. I've never seen them at drag. They're a woman. I've never seen them in a pair of flats.
Just so funny. She's so funny for her because she's so incognito at drag and no one knows what she looks like. She will turn around to you and go, "Do you remember when you went to the Arndale last week at 3 o'clock and you started having shit?" Because one time she went, "Why were you and me, you and Fraser and that back alley near Abercans?" I went, "What?" She went, "Saw ya." Because we got out of Uber there.
You sounded like her then.
Why were you getting out of that Uber? Yeah, so I did my Saturday shift and Messy Mugler lied to me. This is the first lie you've ever told me.
Why?
You took me to the downstairs on the floor and went, I was like, I am going to get pretty naked because my outfit was pretty naked. You went, fine here. Come to find out, about 6 weeks later, where she'd placed me, there's 3 cameras on me.
Where?
The dance floor.
No, there's not.
There is. There's 1, 2, and then you can see like halfway through the floor. And do you know Ben thought I was a stranger?
I had my dick out on that dance floor Friday.
No. They broke for like a few weeks and they just fixed it.
Stunning.
Yeah, there's cameras on there.
Loads. I'm gonna fact check this on Wednesday.
There's at least 2, and I'm sure you can see one through the bar. But yeah, you told me to get changed there, and then Ben run downstairs and went, "Excuse me," and I went, "No, I work here now." This was a trial shift, by the way, and then I found out I got the job like halfway through the shift. I knew.
Yeah.
I knew I was getting a bit crazy. I turned up in a mad outfit. I had a massive horn on, and it was a bit dramatic.
I did love that costume.
And I knew I got the job because I'm really bad, me, everyone. I'm an Abica.
You do get nosy, don't you?
I'm a nosy lady.
You listen to everything.
I listen and watch everyone.
No, you really do.
Because I don't drink as well. I'm like this.
So, on that, how long have you been, like, sober now?
So, like, the way I describe it is, I will never have a drink at work. I'll never have a drink in the village again.
That's so admirable, though.
But if it's like a Thursday and me and my girls are like having a chic Chinese, I'll have a glass of wine, but I'm not get drunk. But it's one of them where like I will not drink around the village because you do get fucked up, you do get horrible and horrible things happen, and I'm lucky to like avoid a lot of stuff because a lot of my friends are older, so I've heard things, and also it's our job. This is a big one. Delta Work says this. It's our job to sell alcohol. It does not mean that you need to drink it.
That is so true.
And because we all used to get fucked up.
We did.
We're all very good now, actually. A lot of us are very good.
Yeah, like, well, me, Bonnie, and Amethyst are 100% sober.
Fully sober.
Like, fully sober. Like, yeah, like, Amethyst is just over a year sober.
She is.
Bonnie is 6 months in a couple of days.
Yeah.
I'm 7 months in a couple of weeks. I think it's about 2 weeks. And then Xenia obviously doesn't drink.
No, she's like me.
She drinks. No, Xenia West does not drink. She drinks tequila rose and baby Guinness.
She just gets drunk.
Fuck that! No, how many of them do you need? You'd shit yourself before you got drunk. It makes no sense.
What you don't understand is
the last time I saw her drunk was on her birthday 2 years ago.
Yeah, because she doesn't drink at work.
And she was sat rolling around in what's it?
I think she's one of them people where she doesn't drink when she's at work ever.
Yeah.
Unless someone offers her a certain type of beverage, like what they call baby. What are they called?
Baby Guinness.
Baby Guinness.
But she only drinks twice a year.
No, but then she goes and sees her family.
Yeah, but she doesn't drink all the time.
Not all the time, but
it's like every now and then. But when Xenia West does get drunk, she gets west. Let me tell you.
And she don't need a drink. You know why?
No, she doesn't.
Because she likes herbal essence.
Yeah, she does. Pop her past the Mojay Mama. Like
she doesn't. No, quick topic. Xenia West, I'm telling you something right now. I will tell her things sometimes. I'm like, oh my god, I've got this idea for you, or I'll have a conversation, and 3 days later she'll go, I've had this idea. And I'll go, that's so funny. I told you that 3 days ago, and she's like, what? Really?
She's fuck of that, isn't she?
Yeah. Or like, she'll not remember a single conversation you've had for 3 months. And then one day she'll go, do you remember? And I go, yeah, I was there.
No, I love that. I love that. So, next, we're going to go on to evolution. So,
Slave for evolution.
Yeah, so we're now doing a... Actually, wait.
Can we talk about how it started? Because I've got a secret.
Yeah, of course. Right, so...
I've got a secret I've never told you.
Tell me.
Actually, I might have, but you might have been drinking when I told you.
Right, I probably have forgotten this.
So, we might have to keep this in.
Come on, keep it in.
I had to, like, secretly beg for this.
Right.
So on a Friday and a Saturday, when it was me doing the latest with Xenia, when I finished early, didn't I?
Yeah.
I used to go upstairs. Oh my god, no, I can tell it's funny. I used to go to the managers, and I used to say, please can I have a show? I used to say, please can I have a show? And not to the point where it was like, it was getting a bit annoying.
Yeah.
And like I was like, basically the only saving grace was, I was like, remember, at this part I weren't drinking was because I stopped. Yeah. I was like, I don't drink, so like, even if they fall over, I'll stand up. Yeah, I'll pick them up and we'll carry on the number. So I was like, every week I was like, please let us have a show. And at one point, they were like, okay, I'll let you do it.
Because I remember, like, I remember doing my first shift and being like, I want to host. And like, let's walk before we run. And then as the months were coming on to the show, we was very much like, we want a show. And then we was offered it. And then first show was the January, wasn't it? So that was last January.
Oh my god, it's almost been a year.
Are you texting? What are you doing that?
No, I was like looking at myself.
Are you making yourself feeling
like
unconscious? I'm so sorry, that's so cheaty. You'll see in the cameras that I've been looking at you for about 20 minutes like you're a cunt, but I didn't want to mention it.
Oh, thank you.
I was like, no, because this part of it was like...
Yeah, it's cock because I put the headphones on. Yeah, thank you. Fucking hell. Carry on. Walking before you run in.
Yeah. Sorry.
These
Sorry.
fabrics give me a okay?
So, I've got to be glued in my bag, we'll fix it.
I'm not putting hairspray on it.
No, gel. So, evolution. How have you found that? Because obviously now we've got the privilege of doing the show.
Yeah, of course.
Wait, oh, so we've got
I
cupcakes.
did it very discreetly.
No,
Carry on talking.
Right, yeah, so I'll eat mine later. Thanks, Clown. Give us a bite of that though, I want a bite of that. But anyway, so, evolution.
I'm just having a finger.
Like, I know I've noticed the difference in how your brain works creatively.
Yeah.
When it comes to performance now, where you're kind of marrying them both in the middle,
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
where it's becoming like a full concept, if you get what I mean. Like, I think the first one that I really looked like, I remember I definitely did it, and a few people as well, when you did the pink look for Pride.
Yeah.
You know, Pink Pony Club with that fucking
I love
cannon bitch.
Right, I love this. She calls it the Pink Pony Club dress, but I'd never performed Pink Pony Club.
You did?
I didn't. It was Good Luck Babe. I was Amy said it was Good Luck Babe, Prima Donna Girl because I'm a faggot, and then 2 songs I can't remember.
Are you sure?
You always call it the Pink. I've never done Pink Pony Club. It's because she why called it the Pink
I can
Club.
see how annoyed you are on your face.
Can I say why she calls it the Pink Pony Club? Because I used to go up to her and go, Pink Pony Club.
Like, I'm like everyone knows. When it
I've
comes
actually got a story about the Pink Pony Club dress.
Right, tell me more.
So, Messy Me Blur wanted to borrow this dress for undisclosed reasons.
No,
And
I did.
Can I say something? I left it downstairs for her very nicely, and she was like, "Yeah, I'll take it home."
I did wear it and film it. Like, because right, so this is all being bleeped out. Mind your damn business. But I did use that dress.
I can say something. It was found. Do you know where it was found? That's it.
Where?
Halfway through a Saturday night on a barrel.
Fuck off.
Yes, it was because they were never. You know your dresses here on the barrel, and I went,
You're joking.
"Oh, that's nice."
I have no idea about that.
I can say something.
Fuck you. That's got a name written all over it.
Bleep the name.
What?
Bleep his name.
Yeah, cunts. Everyone will know what about the ring.
But no, can I tell you something? I put it in a bin bag. It's in my house.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
That'll give people the know-how who it is.
So I aggressively shoved this dress in my bag and went. I had me one at this point, so I was like, I brought this fucking dress in for that coat.
You know, I did wear it. I did wear it. Like, God, how many outfits have yours? So, if anyone that knows me very well knows that I'm a bit of a hoarder when it comes to people and the costumes, especially if I love like the way they do drag and their ideas and things like that. I do like to hoard things. So I've got like half of the costumes you ever made.
Also, if I make an outfit for myself,
Yeah.
I'll wear it and she'll turn around and she'll go, "That's mine now, you know. I'm taking that home." And I'll go, "No, you're not." And then somehow she always coerces me into giving him a. You do though.
I do, so I've got 3 things at work. So if
There's one behind the camera.
Literally one behind the camera. So it looks like I'm crying. I'm not crying. I've just like fucking waterboarded myself with water, laughing.
Right, you can stop drinking water. No, you're getting a bit
Yeah,
crazy.
no, I'm gonna need a pee in a minute. I'm like full on sopping.
Stop it!
I'm sopping wet.
There's literally a neon, like slimy green costume.
Let me grab it. Let me grab it. One sec.
All right. Actually, don't, because it actually is like one of the early days.
I can stretch it. I can stretch it. So, Astonish made me.
Wait, let's take the headphones on.
I don't need to.
Oh, you're making me nervous.
She made me this one. So she made me this gorgeous slime dress. Well, she made it for herself. She didn't know it was going to be mine.
No,
at that
so
point.
I made it for myself, and it was really cute. And then I did a few pictures, and then she was like,
I want that dress.
and "Do you know how you got a hold of it?" I won't tell the full story. Slightly embarrassing, but Messy Me Blur needed to.
When I sat in that shit.
When I sat in that shit.
When I sat in that shit.
She sat in that shit.
When I sat in that shit.
She sat in shit, and then she didn't. She left her real clothes at home, like her everyday people clothes and her shoes. So she was like crying, like on Sackville at like 5 in the morning, and I was like, "Messy, do you want to wear my costume and bring it back?" She never brought it back.
Well, if you want, wait, no,
I want
it's
it
mine.
back. It's yours now.
It's mine.
I'm done with her.
So I do
and
love
you
the
went,
collector
you went
costume.
home barefooted.
I still think so. Like when I like walk barefoot, it really hurts. I genuinely think there's like bits of glass like in my feet like all the time, just like stuck in there.
You used to walk everywhere barefooted.
Yeah, like it's wild.
It is crazy.
It is crazy. So with fashion.
Fashion.
Like it's a car to walk.
Bleep that. Fucking hell.
I try and sound like Ed Mode, but I don't sound like Ed Mode. I sound like Auntie Beta. It's not fun. It's
Right.
not fun. So we are now at the point. We're at 50 minutes.
Bloody hell.
I know.
Right,
I
chit
know.
chat.
We've had a right chit chat. So last 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So we've got a few things that are coming up, aren't we?
Yeah.
So
Oh my god. Yes, we have.
we are. So you've got December. What have we got planned for the end of December?
Oh my god, that gig got cancelled, did I tell you?
No.
So, the
nothing
gig-
planned for October.
No, so I was supposed to do a gig but it got cancelled. I'm still getting paid. No, it's not my fault.
Wait, rewind.
Fucking delete that, because
So-
I want to get on that programme. No, after what happened.
Who
No.
didn't do what? Right, okay.
No, it just got cancelled. Hi, yeah, the gig I was supposed to do got cancelled. We're laughing because she had to delete the last part because she just randomly decided to tell a story. So the gig got cancelled, but we are doing the Evolution show on the 18th of December, and then we're going to change the date that we do the show every month.
Yeah, like
which
complete
is-
rebrand in January.
Yes, which will be stunning.
Yeah, we've got starting with the
Yeah.
band. We've got an amazing guest on that we've been wanting on for
Yeah.
the whole time of the show. Like it's been a hot minute in coming.
Exactly, and then obviously, I do the show, you do the show,
Yeah.
we're putting Zenny West on Glass Wash.
Yeah, Zen's up Glass Wash. I'm hosting. It's Astonish is the star of the show. It's really fun. Sometimes I sing Lana Del Rey.
And
sometimes wear lashes.
Little cheeky teaser. We are slightly moving the way the show works, so when I do flips and Zenny does flips, we won't kick you in the face anymore.
I kind of enjoy that part.
No, do you know what I love about it? I will tell people to move when I do it. She'll do it and hope that no one's around.
Have you watched the videos?
Yes.
So if you watch
Where
the
it's
videos,
like
if
this
you
close.
she smiles. You can see it on that she smiles. There's a video.
She's demented.
I don't know who's got it. I'm not sure if it's Bexy Bottom
Have you seen the
or
film
Adam
Twatting?
Douglas has a video of Zenny West kicking someone in the face.
Have you seen me hitting backs?
No.
So the last show we did, I was performing and I did like a sexy song and I was like this on the floor
Yeah.
and Bex is filming here and I didn't realise she was there and at one point I just went like my hands
Throwing the bangs out to our
swatting
bed.
the
It's
phone.
fucking hell he comes.
But the video's, I've seen the video, it's hilarious.
No, please do.
Also, can I say how I perform?
Yeah,
Let
go
me
for it.
say what I'm known for. So I love a bit of audience interaction.
Yeah.
It's my little cheeky thing. Like
What is it about the audience reaction you like?
the interaction, because I hate it when someone's performing and it is literally like everyone is just watching someone do something. You have to like
Right,
get
no,
in
I get
between
that.
people and
Yeah.
have a little giggle with the girls, and then what I found is if there's someone like a table and they're really awkward and they're a bit shy, if you go up to them and do something a bit cheeky or have a little laugh with them, they'll like all start turning around and they'll all get involved and it's a bit more nicer.
Right.
And I do have people in tonight who come up to me being like, "Thank you for coming up to us."
See, I love that.
Like there was a woman taking a selfie after him performing, and I just turned around and went, yeah. And then there's some like I'm really good as well at like in the moment. You know when the lyrics coming up,
Yeah.
it's like associating it with something that's happening in the room. So like I can like pick someone and be like I'm going to do that lyric to them and do this
Yeah.
while I'm doing it. And I don't know. I feel like there's a bit of audience interaction missing at the moment because I feel like sometimes people forget that like. Yeah, you can. It's great doing a cunty number, it's on there doing all your dancing and stuff. But at the end of the day, like you have to like mingle a bit with the audience.
Yeah. No, I agree with
Yeah.
that. I do agree
There
with
has been
that.
times where like people have wanted to mingle a bit too much when I perform.
Yeah, 100%.
There was
But you have to smack
one
someone.
faggot, and I'll tell you about it when it was at the Pride show. Do you remember just before Pride? I had is it a party cannon?
Yeah, you had a party popper.
Yeah. And I was doing Prima Donna Girl, and he grabbed me, like, wouldn't let go, and I was like, I'm about to set this party popper off to Prima Donna Girl, my favourite song, don't ruin it. And he wouldn't let go.
You should have done his face. That'd have been okay.
he would have. I actually should have. And then trying to do, I had to like, I got up to his ear like this and I was like, sit the fuck down. Sit the fuck down. And then he sat down after a like tap.
Did you not see me at the last show?
He went over the table.
When I had to tell that gay?
At the last show,
Yeah.
I'm performing, this homosexual walks in, gets on the stage, and I can hear him, I say,
Can I sing Feeling Good in the
messing
middle
up.
of someone's number?
shut with my number, he went, sit down now, I'll speak to you in a minute. And then he kept getting up.
Storming on the stage. in the middle.
Storming. So
I just want to sing.
my last number I did, it was I did a cheeky sing song, you know, camp singing. And then, so I'm singing, you know, make your own kind of music.
Yeah.
And he's walking, and I can see it when Jack did to him. I was like, you've all been lovely tonight, except you. You're a fucking
Bastard.
cunt. And then every time I go, make your own kind of, he's a cunt. Sing your own special, he's a
You're a
cunt.
No, I love that. Was it very like a bit of a cheeky fuck you number?
Yeah, and then jump up and outside. I didn't know that the girls have already spoken to this man after and been like,
Oh, so I literally went as soon as like that part of the show finished. I was like, right, because obviously we do the round, and then we go right, cheeky break. And Smith going for a cig, and I just went, you outside. So I grabbed him, took him round the side, and was like, you best fucking, because obviously Athena, who is going to be on the podcast coming soon. It was her first.
yeah,
ever
and that
proper
this
show.
guy like, was trying to get up and dancing, and I was
And he
like,
was just getting in the way
sit
of all the
down.
videos, so I was like, you're a cheeky fucking cunt, don't do that again. Because he comes in all the time, he was great, but for that show he was a fucking nightmare, so I was
Yeah.
like, fucking behave yourself because of the white face. And he was very apologetic, he said, sorry, it was what it was, but I think sometimes people forget that there's hours and hours and hours of rehearsing, costume making, thinking that goes into 4 minutes on stage.
Yeah, it does. It's a lot.
And people piss on it, and it's just
Exactly.
like...
So, they've already had a go at this man. I've come out for a ciggy after, and then someone goes, this was the man. And he looks at me and he goes, I'm so sorry. And then I had a bit of adrenaline left in me.
Right.
And I went to him, and everyone was laughing, and I went, no, Babs, it's absolutely fine, you've just been an absolute cunt.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, I'm sorry. And I was like, you should be.
People are naughty though, you know what I mean?
They are. And then some people are like grown enough to know better.
Yeah.
And they don't.
So, it is now at the point where we do clowns, quite thick, fast fire questions. So obviously, you're the clown. So I'm going to do...
Oh my god, you asking quick fire
I'm
questions?
going to ask you the quick fire questions. Quick fire questions.
I'm ready.
So, favourite Pokemon?
Jigglypuff.
Favourite colour?
Green.
If Jigglypuff could be any star sign, what do you think it would be?
Gemini.
Who's your favourite Gemini?
Mesmigler.
Who's your favourite Mesmigler?
Nadine Coyle.
Nadine Coyle, Spanish or French?
Spanish.
Favourite Italian food?
Lasagna.
So, now that we know that your favourite food's frog's legs, what is your favourite animal?
Favourite elephant.
Favourite singer?
Liza Minnelli.
Favourite song?
Cabaret.
Favourite cabaret on Manchester Strip?
Who's the best person at Cabaret? Oh my god,
On the Strip.
this is really quickly in it. Cabaret.
The cabaret.
Oh,
This isn't that quick!
I'm gonna say. Help me out.
I thought you were going to say Violet Blonde.
I've never seen you do Cabaret. I need to go watch you do Cabaret
You need to
now.
go watch the cabaret.
So,
So,
Misty's good. I like Misty.
Mr. Chance.
Yeah.
Misty, massive shout out to Mr. Chance, another person that we are going to get
She
on the
holds a
podcast.
microphone and she speaks. That's Cabaret.
Well, she is incredible. I've seen her perform a few times.
She's got mad outfits, you know that. Halloween, she goes mad.
She's cheeky. Like, did you know her and Wolfie have a full-on show together that they do? As Mrs. Penny and
I like Mary Dubois.
Thingy. Shout out to Myra Dubois as well.
Can I
She's
say
very
something?
cool. This is not quick fire questions.
Wait, quick fire me, quick fire me.
Right, Myra Dubois.
Yeah.
Wait, should we just start quick fire questions again quickly?
Yeah, go on.
So, right, quick fire questions. Favourite colour?
Green.
Favourite Gemini?
Nadine Coyle.
Favourite star sign?
Leo.
Favourite Leo?
Me.
Favourite artist?
Windows 10.
So, So guys, that was the first episode of the Very Blessed podcast with my guest host Astonish. The first few episodes, there's a few different teeth issues with sound and video, and gradually going through all this process whilst filming the podcast. So please bear with me with the first few episodes. Like, we have had a few teething issues, especially with this one. I've lost the outro, so yeah, that was just a cheeky chat with Astonish the Clown, and yeah, it was fun. I'll see you next time, guys, but remember, I was Missy Mugler, our guest was the clown, it's Christmas Day, George Michael's #1, and I'm #2. Merry Christmas, guys.